Hey guys, Sam here. Today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I am doing my first collab and we decided to do our makeup collections. So this is going to be a really long video, but it's still really exciting. I'm collabing with her YouTube name is GORDILICIOUSPINKDOLL. I'm going to link her channel and link her video down below. She is, and she's just literally the sweetest person I have met yet through YouTube. She's my first YouTube friend. Um, she's been offering me advice and helping me. She's made a shout out video for me on her channel just so I can gain more subscribers. She's just incredibly supportive. I don't know if she's like this towards everybody. She's obviously just like a nice human being in general, but I think she's just so sweet, so nice. She comments on all of my videos, always makes me smile. I love her Instagram. I like all of her pictures on Instagram, so I'm gonna put her Instagram handle below. I think it's like Makeup Insanity. So go follow her on Instagram and go check out her channel. Go check out her videos. She has like the most unique video ideas. She's like redone like Disney characters, makeup looks, and she's done like little sketches in front of like her videos. I remember she did an Ipsy video that made me laugh really hard, but she's just a really sweet, funny, nice girl, and she's just hit 2 years on her channel, which is awesome. I really want to be there someday, and hopefully I will be. But she's just the best, and I couldn't imagine doing my first collab with anybody else. She's honestly the best. Make sure you check out her video, but just sit down, grab a meal, and like a bottle of wine because we're gonna be here for a while. Disclaimer, I'm not bragging. I buy all this myself. I do not have any of it sent to me. Obviously, I don't have enough subscribers for that. That's why I think my reviews are the most genuine because I buy everything myself. Um, so don't hate on the fact that I spend this much money on makeup. We all have our things we spend money on. I work very hard for my money, and we all have our thing, and I just like to spend mine on makeup. So I have a lot more than most people, but I have a lot less than some people, so there's that. I don't have a whole makeup room, I just have a couple makeup bookshelves. So thank you guys. I hope you really enjoy this video. Check out her channel. She's so fun and cute and creative, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, first things first, we're gonna do just my vanity. I just have a simple black, I think it's like a desk. I got it from Walmart's website for like 50 bucks. And then I use a black desk chair. I'm not that fancy. Cleaned up a little bit, but not that much because I'm about to do my makeup. I actually want to turn this. I have this mirror from Ofra. That's what I use. I get ready here in the morning, so I have my contacts and solution out. Up on my windowsill, I have spare napkins to use to like wipe off my fingers. I have setting sprays, deodorant, makeup wipes, dry shampoo, Max Fix Plus. Right here in the corner is most of my makeup brushes. I have more over in this corner. This thing I kind of made myself. I got like a little glass cup from Walmart and filled it with beads that I got at Joann Fabrics, and I decorated it, and this is my face brush little container for like my cosmetics, Real Techniques. This is my Sephora bronzing. I have Sonia Kashuk, all kinds of brushes, and then these are mostly Sonia Kashuk brushes that I don't use. This is my concealer brush that I use every day, and then my duo fiber that I blend out my contour with. This is my NARS Ita brush. This is a set I got from BH Cosmetics. They're really soft and actually pretty nice if you're just starting out. This is the set I use the most. I have all my Zoeva brushes in here, which are my favorite brushes, hands down. My blush brush, all my eye brushes, my MAC 224s in here. I have sponges hanging out over here, my diamond sponge, elf sponge, Real Techniques. This is a little set I got from It Cosmetics last Christmas. A little like kabuki set. And then this is a Tarte eyelash curler. My hairbrush is here. Over to the right here is a lipstick tower I got from Lady Moss. I keep some of my skincare, like a daily moisturizer, and then my drying lotion. That blush I need to put alcohol in because I shattered it. Up here I put like the prettiest. I have the MAC Mariah Carey. I have MAC Cinderella. It's another MAC. All the YSL ones, which are like super expensive. Lime Crime lipsticks. This MAC one, really pretty. And then lip glosses. I have all my Maybelline lipsticks here. All my MAC, this is the main reason I bought this tower, is so I could read all the names on the MAC lipsticks. In like my other containers that I have, it was just really hard to see what MAC lipsticks I have. These are all my Milani lipsticks. Bite. Let's see, this is Lorac. That's another Maybelline just hanging out. Urban Decay. It's down here. I don't know. I think this is like Makeup Forever or something. Yeah, it's Makeup Forever. And then over here, I have the NARS Audacious lipstick, Star Cosmetics, Lime Crime, Kat Von D, more MAC, Too Faced, the Jouer lip topper, and that's basically it for over there. In the center here, I have like everyday kind of stuff. I have single eyeshadows up here. And then over here more, like these are the high-end single eyeshadows, and these are drugstore. These are pigments and colorful eyeliners. I have like the NYX liners, and then I have all my MAC pigments, Wet n Wild pigments, glitters, Makeup Geek pigments, like stuff like that. Okay, and then in this bottom drawer, I have like usually stuff I just bought. If I haven't bought anything, I just pull out stuff that I haven't used in a while. So like this stuff I kind of have had, but like the Jordana and the Wet n Wild and the like the Revlon blush are all pretty new. This is pretty, like this is all pretty new stuff that I just need to use, so I put it right in front of me, and then hopefully I'll use it that way. Over here we have more brushes, Morphe. Oh, this is the Morphe Bling set. You can still get this. It's $100. And then over here I have another one of those containers I made, and these are eye brushes only over here. Usually out on my vanity I have Q-tips for fixing up sponges. I have the foundations I'm usually doing. I have, if I'm filming, I have the makeup out that I want to film with, kind of like the makeup I'm going to use today. I'm filming a review on this Urban Decay primer. Over here is more just like everyday stuff that I have to have in reach. This is the Sephora and Veromona brush swatch. Clean my brushes off in that. My two translucent powders. In the top drawer, this is kind of like, I just usually have roll-on perfumes, but I have this MAC blush and highlight duo. I have the Too Faced Peach, the Makeup Forever duo, and I have my Stila cream contour kit. And then next, this is, I have my high-end, all my Kat Von D single shadows in here. This is something I want to use. This is old. I just need to use it. I have a pen if I'm depotting. This is a little duo I wanted to use. And then this is a, I guess, oh, this is a NARS eyeshadow duo I haven't used in forever, which is really pretty actually. Okay, down here I have all my very high-end eyeshadows, and I have, this is the Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham highlighter. But I have Dior, 2 Dior palettes, a Tom Ford palette, YSL palette, these NARS Dual Intensity Single Shadows, and then 2 Bare Minerals quads. And then this is like my blush drawer. I have the, like, not all my blushes, I have another blush drawer, but this is just like the blushes I'm currently using. This is like the Too Faced Sweet Peach, these Too Faced ones, this NYX Ombre one, Marc Jacobs one is my favorite, City Colors, there's a MAC Simpsons blush, I think this is a Kat Von D one that they don't make it. And then in the very bottom drawer is my bronzer drawer. I shoved an eyelash thing in here, but you have the Too Faced bronzer, Physicians Formula, Hourglass. I have my Marc Jacobs Duo, I have a MAC bronzer, and I have the NYX Sunny bronzer. Okay, and then we have this drawer here, which I reach into often. Right up here are all my like mascaras. I'm using Jordana. There's the L'Oreal, Marc Jacobs, Clinique, Fiona Styles, Too Faced Better Than Sex. Back here I have concealers and like other face products. All my Tarte, It Cosmetics, Fiona Styles, NARS. There's like a sample of Benefits Professional, Kevin Aquan, the Urban Decay Naked. I have a powder. I have a powder right here. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and Radiant Light. It's very expensive. And then over here I have like my everyday eye products, like eyeliners. That's a brow gel, and then a lot of eye primers, eyelash glue, my NYX primer, all that good stuff. And then back here are brow stuff like the Benefit brow, and then I have my highlighter, more lash glue, I have dip brow over here, brow powder, brow highlight, and then down here I have just like 2 eye duos. It's the Touch and Soleil and the Revlon, and one's a cream shadow and one's a glitter, kind of like that. So that's pretty much inside of my vanity. Okay, and then over to the right of my vanity I have this 3 like shelf little bookcase full of eyeshadow and blush palettes. It's actually a mess. I think I mentioned in my intro that I really need more storage. I want the IKEA Alex 9 drawers, and that would really help me out. But today we are literally going to tear this apart, and it would actually help with me reorganizing it. So right on top here I have the Modern Renaissance palette. I mentioned that in my favorites. I have my new Colored Rain palette. I have, let's see, this is my Z palette full of Morphe shadows. I have the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, which I put in my yearly favorites. I love. Let's see. I literally have stuff just shoved in here. Look, we're going to be here a while. I have the Kathleen Lights and Morphe palette. This is the Kylie Holiday palette. Let's see. This is the Sephora Face palette from the holidays. Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. The Naked 2 palette. Had that for years. Naked 3, which is my favorite of the Nakeds. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I love that one. The Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, which I've had more recently. I need to use that one more. This is the Too Faced. This is from like 2 Christmases ago. I forget what it was called. I think this was from last year's. And a lot of chunky glitters. I used the hell out of that. The Lorac Pro 3, because I like those rosy tones. This is my own palette full of Makeup Geek and Anastasia. These are like the red and warm tones. I have many more of these. Here's the original Lorac Mega Pro. I think I like that one the most out of the Lorac palettes. This is the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I have Morphe palettes. I have, which one is this? The 35O, which I've shown a lot. This is the 35OS, which is all shimmer. This is the Morphe 35T, which is all like taupey shades. And then I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, which was limited edition and you can't find anymore. Okay, and then we have another Vice palette. I forget which one this was. I think it was 3. I don't know. They stopped labeling them. This is the Battle Ash and Saucebox collab. I thought that was a cool palette, so I got it. I love this palette. You can't find it anymore. It's the Kat Von D Monarch palette. This was just a really good palette. It was very warm toned. Really pretty. Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I've done a video on that. This is the Tarteist Pro. I love this palette. It's definitely a good one. We have the Too Faced and Vegas Nay Stardust palette. That was like a whole set. The Urban Decay Original Naked palette. This was my first ever purchase from Sephora. I will probably always keep that. This is the Naked Smoky palette. I got that more recently. This is the Lorac Pro. This is my next palette after the Urban Decay Naked palette. That's when Sephora used to still carry Lorac. Now that it's only at Kohl's and Ulta. These are my own blushes, mostly Makeup Geek. That one on the end is Sephora, and I thought there was a Tarte one in here. Maybe it's somewhere else. And then these are, yeah, they're Tarte blushes right there. These are Makeup Forever single shadows. They're really, really good shadows. They're just a little expensive. This is another one of my palettes full of Makeup Geek, Anastasia, blah, 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 blah. That's like my neutrally more everyday. And then this is the cool tones of my own single shadows. And that was just one shelf. All right, we're gonna go on to the next shelf down. This is still a little bit of eyeshadow palettes, and then we get into more face palettes. This is the Marc Jacobs 20 pan from the holidays. This is the Tarte Style by Harouche palette. That is a cheek and eye palette. This is the Gwen Stefani, don't know which one. Oh, the blush palette. This is my MAC eyeshadow palette. What is it? We have the Lorac Cue the Confetti palette from the holidays. We have the Hourglass palette that I got from this past holiday season. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, highlight and contour. This is the Vice, like 3 or 4. Remember, this is the Smashbox blush palette. This is a new palette from NARS. This is the Narcissist Unfiltered 1, or Unfiltered 2, and it's like light pinky blushes. That's brand new. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach. I've done several videos on it. I've mentioned it in my favorite eyeshadows. This is the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. This is the Kat Von D Serpentina palette. I love this palette. Not a lot of people did. I think it's really pretty with the jewel tones and all that stuff. This is a Tarte highlighting palette from like their, I think it says Skin Twinkle, I don't know. This is the Tarte blush palette, little one with 4 blushes in it. I love Tarte blushes. This is my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. I've had that for a while. This is my It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi palette. Didn't need it, but I kind of wanted to try the Bye Bye Pores powder and all that. This is the NARS and Stephen Klein. It has like, it's just a cheek palette. It has like blushes, bronze, Anastasia glow kits. I have the ultimate one from the holidays that nobody liked. And then I have 3 others. I have, this one is Gleam. And then this is Sun Dipped. And then this one was, what is it called? That Glow. I have the Jaclyn Hill and Becca palette. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master by Mario palette. I have the Tarte blush palette from the holidays, which was worth every penny. I have the powder contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, on the very bottom shelf here, I have stuff I don't use as much that I still can't seem to part with. This is just a powder. This is the Naked, like, Aura powder. I use this in the summer to put all over my arms and my neck. Cool. This is the Too Faced Funfetti palette. I need to get rid of this because I hate it. And it's just not for me. So I need to give that to somebody. I have the Tarte and Graveyard Girl palette. I love this palette, actually. I need to use that. This is the, what is it? Coastal Scents Revealed 2. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And then I have the Stila and the Light palette. Do they even make this anymore? I don't know. I love Kitten, the shimmery shade. It's so pretty. I have the Kat Von D La Vida Loca. This packaging is so awkward, but the palette's really pretty. So I still have this. Makeup Forever. Like I said, their shadows are so good. I got one of their palettes. Really pretty. This is a few of my favorite things. I think this is from like 3 years ago. A Too Faced collection. The It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I've had this for a while. I'm not a big matte eyeshadow girl, but I can make really pretty looks with that, so I keep it. This is a Tarte old palette that I never use. I can probably get rid of. Let's see. This is a Matte Pro. Just matte eyeshadows. Never ever use that. This is the Lorac Unzip, the original. This one's really pretty. I could use that more. Another Revealed, the Smoky, I guess it's like a ripoff of Urban Decay's. Revealed 3. I never use any of these. This is the original Revealed. I got all of those in BoxyCharms. This is the Nude 2 by The Balm. Everybody loves this, and I honestly don't really love it. I don't know, it's a pretty palette. I just am not inspired, you know? This is the Makeup Geek Vegas Lights palette. Really like this. Never use it. I got this honestly for the packaging. All matte shadows. I love the colors. Like, I can make a really pretty look with this. But there's a MAC thing I use. I have 2 blushes in it that I never ever use. This is like a shadow box or something from Urban Decay. Like, you open it up and there's butterflies and then there's shadows down here. This is my Buxom eyeshadow set. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tamana palette. Pretty. I've used the hell out of it. Once Anastasia came out with her single shadows, I stopped using her palettes. I have the Self-Made palette. This palette's like super weird. If I can make a pretty look out of it, it's like really pretty, or it's just like, what the hell is that? So there's like no in between with this palette. This is my favorite Anastasia palette. This is the Amrezy one. And this is just everything. I love all these colors. This is the prettiest palette I have from Anastasia. I used to use the hell out of it. This is really pretty, but it's like big and bulky. It palettes, the 20 Shades of Baked. They're all baked shadows from Laura Geller. Really, really pretty. Just so bulky, and I would have to pull out another palette to use it with. This is from Kat Von D. This was limited edition Esperanza. Really pretty colors, really different. This I got a really good deal on. I got it after the holidays, I think, and it was on sale. And I had Ulta points. I got it for like nothing. This was like from last year. I don't use this. It's not something I get excited about using. I probably don't need it, but I can't see myself getting rid of it. And then this palette I was really excited about, but it kind of was a letdown. It's the Smashbox Double Exposure. It was like these like more like cool tones, like the burgundy and the purples and the navy blue, but they're just like not good quality eyeshadows. So that is all my palettes in this little bookshelf thing. Okay, so after there we have this little setup over here, like 3-tier bookcase, and then storage on top. We'll start with the up top. I have these clear drawers from Muji. I got them a couple months ago. They were like $10 each, and they're normally $30 each. So I stocked up. I don't need the space right now, but I stocked up. On top, I have like old boxes, like my gold perfume, my perfume bottles, my VIB Rouge, more perfume bottles, like just limited. I have like the champagne pop box, and like my Storybook Cosmetics, Kathleen Lights. Like I just keep limited edition stuff. So let's start over here. This top drawer is all Jeffree Star lippies. He's my favorite. This is Smashbox, MAC, Dior lip glosses. This is all Kylie. And this is all Kylie. And then these are Jouer. So that's basically it just for the new stuff. Okay, and then these cases I just got at like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. I'm broke girl, that's empty. These are all Dose of Colors. These are Rimmel, L'Oreal, this is Stila, Violet Gloss, Buxom, OCC Lip Tars, the old kind. I should buy some of the new kind. Maybelline, I was obsessed with these like lip glosses. Calvin Klein, Estee Lauder, L'Oreal. These are like long, like the matte L'Oreal lip crayons. I was obsessed with those. I probably wore each of them once. Lorac lip glosses, Ofra. Then we have these Revlon balm stains. Everybody was obsessed with those for a while. NARS pencil, Bite pencil, a Too Faced, and then down here we have Essence, Revlon, Milani, more drugstore, and then down here we have the LA Girl lip glazes. I was obsessed with those. In this top drawer, let's see, I have like old Kat Von D metal lipsticks. I have a Too Faced lip primer. Tarte, Urban Decay, more Buxom, Urban Decay, Sephora brand, all my lip pencils, and a couple of Butter London lip glosses. These are all the Too Faced liquid lip, like the liquid lips, and then like the melted lips. Anastasia, Beverly Hills lip glosses and liquid lipsticks. These are all the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. These are like the old ones I found at like Marshalls, and these are new ones. She's coming out with a bunch of new ones, which I'm really excited about. This bottom little setup is single eyeshadows again. These are like ColourPop, NYX, Makeup Geek, like affordable. And then we have all my Dose of Colors, the L'Oreal, Butter London, Flower Beauty, Fiona Styles, all that good stuff. So that's like the top shelf. And then I just have stuff sitting out, face masks. I'm really into sheet mask, and then like some of my favorite perfumes. If you want me to do a perfume video, please comment down below. Alright, and then even further down below, we have another little drawer full of like samples. I get a lot of samples. Alright, and then this drawer is like lip balms, baby lips, this Mica lip balm, blah blah blah. This is all ColourPop lippy sticks. And then right below we have the like matte and ultra satin from ColourPops. These are all Bite lip glosses. There's are a couple MAC ones down there. This was like a set, a watercolor set that nobody liked. I didn't even like it, but I loved the packaging. This looks like Soap and Glory, Rimmel, like all drugstore lip glosses. This is all Gerard Cosmetics back when these like lighted lip glosses were the bomb. I think I should get rid of these actually. Okay, this little middle cheaper thing, I have like drugstore stuff. I was obsessed with these like Color Whispers and like Revlon lip balms. I think this one was my favorite. Oh, Strawberry Shortcake. I was obsessed with that. This drawer, just like more like Wet n Wild, NYX, like just cheaper lipsticks. And then more cheaper lipsticks. CoverGirl, L'Oreal, Rimmel. These were Revlon. And then this is the last like of the lips section. This is NYX lip glosses, the lip lingeries, and then like NYX lip glosses. These are those butter lipsticks. I was obsessed with those. I got like as many as I could. NYX Liquid Suede, an ombre NYX, Colored Rain, Bare Minerals, the NYX Butter Glosses. Everybody loved those. The NYX matte lipsticks, and then like the round lipsticks, and then NYX soft lip cream, and then these NYX high voltage lipsticks. Love those. Okay, so that's basically it for the lip section. Then I have these two big containers right here. All those containers down there, I'm not going to go into them, but they all have like nail polish, and some have jewelry and some have eyelashes in them. But we're just going to do these last two, and that'll be it. Okay, so this is my foundation drawer. I'm obsessed with foundation. I'm always looking for the best coverage. I have Kat Von D, Makeup Forever, Tarte, NYX, Becca, It Cosmetics, Rimmel, like a Makeup Forever sample, Milani, Urban Decay, Hourglass, NYX, Dior. That was Hourglass, L'Oreal, Sephora, the airbrush. That's actually really good. That CX1 or something, Cover FX. And then the drawer right below it is my blush drawer. Like I said in my vanity, I have a bigger blush drawer. I can't name everything. I have Milani, Kat Von D, a lot of MAC, City Cosmetics, a lot of the Milani Baked blushes, a couple Benefit, Visions and Formula, ColourPop blushes, NYX, Clinique, Marc Jacobs, NARS, a little bit of everything if you can see. A couple cream blushes in the back, like the L'Oreal ones, a lot of limited edition MAC stuff, Becca, whatever, all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is kind of like a miscellaneous drawer. Whenever I don't know where to put things, it's like little eyeshadow palettes mostly, and a couple bronzers, blush palettes, that stuff. So I have like the Maybelline, the nudes, like this is a Lorac palette, MAC, lots of MAC, little quads, Too Faced, like the chocolate chip palette, a couple bronzers, this like little MAC duo, my CoverGirl, Flower Beauty, the Maybelline, Tarte, like all kinds of just like like the ColourPop bronzer, which I didn't love, MAC Single Shadow, a MAC Sherman Cream, Sonia Kashuk, all kinds of stuff. And then over here, this top drawer was originally just like backups. Like I have mascaras and stuff I never opened. I have a blush palette. I have all my Marc Jacobs palettes over here, like the 7-pan ones. I have 3 of those. I have the Naked Basics. I have the Banana Powder. I have the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I have this like little sample. I have a L'Oreal or Laura Mercier translucent powder, 2 of them. Better Than the Sex mascara I never opened. NYX HD primer I never opened. Like, this is like backup slash like little palettes. And then the next two drawers are highlighters. These drawers used to be organized like into high-end and drugstore, and now I just like throw stuff in here because I need like more room. I have like a bunch of Jeffree Star, a bunch of Becca, a bunch of Bobbi Brown, Cover FX, Hourglass, Ofra, the Balm. Like, I have so much. I'm like, it was 2016 was like the year of the highlight. So, and then I have MAC, more Hourglass, LA Girl, Bobbi Brown, ColourPop. I literally like the ColourPop ones. Physicians Formula, those were really good. NARS, that's a hard candy one. So, and then like Drug Cosmetics and stuff like that. So much. So that's basically it. Hey guys, thank you guys so much if you actually made it to the end. Congratulations. But yeah, that's my makeup collection. Like I said, I have a lot more than others, not as much as some. It's up to your interpretation, but I appreciate if you made it to the end. Like I said, don't forget to check out Amy's videos. Her YouTube name is GORDILICIOUSPINKDOLL, and then her Instagram is Makeup Insanity. I'm going to put both below, and hopefully I can link her video. She's doing her makeup collection too, and I know she has like a lot of cool stuff, so I'm really excited to watch it. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you again soon, okay? Bye!